Webb got them on the bench. They were halfway in the bag. Sorry, ladies. And so I had her over to the Dorchester Hotel, and I had some flowers, and I'm champagne, and I have these benches come in 2-seat models as well, and I had a double-seater, and she's sitting here, and I think I'm pretty much where I want to go. I'm playing my little song, and I finished, and I turned and looked at her, and I said, well, darling, what do you think? And she said, I think it's quite silly. And I said, did you say silly? And she said, well, yes, don't you find it silly? And I said, I'm gonna kill you! Right here, Alfred Hitchcock. No, I went out to the airplane with a broken heart, and I'm flying home, drinking champagne, and reading Rolling Stone magazine, where there's a story about Simon and Garfunkel breaking up, and as soon as I see that, I went, oh my God, I thought things couldn't get any worse. I'm losing my girlfriend, and my favorite group is breaking up. And then I see the picture, and I see, well, over here's the taller guy with the fuzzy hair, and then over here's the more diminutive fellow. And I'm thinking, yeah, that Paul guy, he writes all his songs, and that tall guy, he sings all the high notes, and all of a sudden, this is how a songwriter looks at life. All of a sudden I'm thinking, the tall guy's gonna be needing some songs. And I cheer right up. I had another bottle of champagne. I just switched planes in LA and flew to San Francisco. Artie was in the studio. He was sequestered. He was listening to all kinds of music. I mean, as I walked into the studio, I saw Graham Nash and David Crosby coming out with their guitar case. I went, oh man, I'm going to have to dig deep here. This is some serious stuff. So I get into my bag and I start playing some songs. And I become acquainted very quickly with Artie's some peculiar traits. You know, his finickiness about certain notes and keys and this and that and the other, all boiling down to the fact that he doesn't really like anything that I'm playing. And I said to myself, in desperation, I said, what's the most beautiful song that I know? What is the most beautiful song that I know? And without, my fingers just without even, and then I thought, oh hell, he's Jewish, he'll never know. And I started playing Come Thou Fount. Here's the prettiest part. About right there, Artie goes, oh my God, he said, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. He said, I've got to do that. And I went, oh my God, I've stolen one of God's songs. I got myself in the ultimate, I'm about to lose my soul, you know? And I'm thinking, how am I going to make up a lyric to that, you know? And I think, well, I do have one more song. This is true. I have one more song. I have that silly song that I swore I would never play again. I would never think about again. Because songwriters know that if a song like that gets mixed up or gets close to your other songs, it could end up spoiling them, turning them green or yellow or something. But I thought, I have nothing to lose. And it kind of sounds hymny, you know. And I commence just sitting. bruise you, you bruise me. We both bruise so easily, too easily. Let it show. I love you and it's all I know. All my plans are falling through. All my plans, they depend on you, depend on you to help them grow. I love you and it's all I know. When the singers come, let the song go. It's a fine line between the darkness and the dawn. They say in the darkest night there's a light beyond, but the ending always comes at last. Endings always, they come too fast, they come too fast, but they pass so slow. I love you, and it's all, it's really all I know. It seems that's all I know. I love you, and it's all I it's all